Hey guys, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. So today I'll be showing you a drag build and tune for this 2016 Mazda MX5. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more like this one. So with this build, you want to launch it for about 5,000 RPM to get minimal wheel spin. Just like that, no wheel spin that time. If you just send it down the drag strip, you should get a speed of about 297 to 298. And we just got a 299. So if we take it into the festival drag strip race here, we'll see what time we can get down the quarter mile. So it launches with hardly any wheel spin at all, and we're even gapping the Hoonigan. So we got a time of 7.79. So now we'll jump into the tuning and upgrading. So you want to bring your stock 2016 Mazda MX5 into the custom upgrade menu here. So first thing we're going to do is come down to the conversions tab, and we're going to put in an engine swap. So we want this 6.2 litre V8, as this can be tuned for the most power. Then we want an all-wheel drive swap and twin turbos, so that gives us the most power across the power band. So we don't need to touch any of the aero and appearance, but we will come into tyres and rims. We're going to put on some drag tyres here and then make the track widths as wide as possible. Now we're going to chuck on some rims to save some weight. We're just going to put on the drag radials as usual. Come back out of there. Now we're going to add some wheel spacers, as this helps with stability when launching the car and going down the strip. Now we're going to come into drivetrain. We're going to upgrade everything in here, so a race clutch, a race transmission, a race driveline, and a race diff. Come back out of driveline into platform and handling. We need race brakes, and then we're going to do rally suspension, then race front anti-roll bar and race rear anti-roll bars. Now we're going to do a full race weight reduction as well, save 157 kilos there. Now we're going to come into the engine. We're just going to max out everything in here again. So race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race exhaust, race cams and valves, race engine block, race pistons and compression, race twin turbo, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and then a race flywheel. So now you need to go ahead and apply all of these. So the car should weigh 992 kilos and have 758 kilowatts. Alright, now if we come down to tuning, so I'll go over the metric tuning, and then in just a second I'll cover the imperial differences. So for the tyres, we want 1.4 in the front, like that, and then in the rear we want 1.1. Back up to 1.1 there. Now we come over to gearing, we want 2.45 here. Fair way down to 2.45. There we go, 2.45. Now in alignment, we're just going to set these all back to 0 degrees for the camber. And then for the front cast angle, you want 4 degrees. Now if we come over to the springs tab here, we're going to set this front springs up to 60. Just like this. Last little bit, like 60. And then in the rear, we're going to set this down to 32. There, 32. Now for dampening, come over here. We want 5.9 in the front for the rebound stiffness. Like that. And then in the rear, we want 2.1. Then for bump stiffness, we want to go to 4.3. Like that. And then in the rear, we just go down to 1.4, just like that. Now if we come over to differential, which is last here, we're going to set this front acceleration up to 80%. And you can leave the rear one at 0% here. Then for the rear acceleration, you'll come up to 94%. And again, you can leave the rear one. And then for the center balance, you want to go up to 73%. Just like that. So you can go ahead and apply all these, and I'll go over the imperial just now. Alright, so differences for the Imperial tuning. So your tire pressures should be 20 psi in the front and then 15.9 in the rear. Then if you come over to springs, you want 336.2 in the front and 178.9 in the rear. And you don't need to touch the ride heights here. And then that's it as far as differences go. So you go ahead and apply all of these. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video or found it helpful, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button.